Hello, my dear young and cute little children, teenage boys, handsome boys, and young and beautiful girls. Good morning and good evening, wherever you are, and this is the greetings from your loving Uncle Teddy. I'm back in business again, and this time with a different topic. And this topic is about saying no to anger or beating the aggression. You're all, or not all, many of you may have this aggressive behavior. Now, what is this aggressive behavior? Aggression means something like, action of attacking without even a reason. You will beat somebody, or you will slap somebody, or you will spit on somebody. Little children spitting against each other, right? Even I have done that during my school days. Uncle Teddy is quite old now, but uncle doesn't forget these kind of behavior. Why? Because these are all quite natural during childhood, and pinching each other and pushing each other and all that. That naughty thing, that mischievous behavior is part of that childhood. However, it is important to know that this kind of behavior can hurt the other child, right? When you push somebody, you will enjoy, but when somebody pushes you, you will get hurt. Correct or not? You won't like somebody pushing, but you will only push others, right? And what are you called as? You are called as the naughty child, and you need some kind of whacking, right? I have got Uncle Teddy got lot of whacking during his childhood from his principals, from his teachers. Those days, whacking behind the butts is allowed. Nobody will question. Nowadays, no whacking at schools. That's why children are more free, right? And nobody to question. No beatings allowed. Therefore, you are free. Now, that is sometimes not right, but I'm not saying beating is good. But then you need to have that kind of respect to each other. Beating doesn't make any difference. It will only kindle more anger. Actually, when children are bet, no, they'll get more angry, which is not good. I actually agree that the schools are definitely having this policy of not beating people, beating children, which is good. But then what happened? Without beating, no children is listening. So what you should do, you should understand how other person is getting hurt. That's why we are meeting with you in this new session of aggression, aggressiveness, or extremely angry, or short tempered, hot tempered, right? Now, what are the three types of aggression? One, first aggression, number one, is verbal aggression, or physical aggression, meaning verbally that person will be scolding the other person like anything, or teasing, or pulling someone for a fight. And the one, see, the growth pattern is different from child to child, no, in the same standard. For example, if you are a 10-year-old child, you are doing your fifth standard. Some guys will be really tall because their hereditary is like that. You will be short, and while going and coming, he will be slapping on your head and going, right? You won't like it. But you need to, if you are that child who's slapping that little child, you need to understand that, right? If somebody does to you, how will you feel? You need to feel the hurt of the other person. That's one thing. Second thing is reactive aggression, meaning when that big child is beating the small child, or maybe you are in college, some guy who's really like rowdy fellow with that long beard and all that. Someday you also lose your cool, right? You know that that guy will hit you 10 times, but you will give some 2 3 blows in return. That's called as reactive aggression. That is also bad, right? But then what to do? You have to show your expression. No, that is quite natural. I'm not encouraging. This is definitely bad. Bring to your parents notice, bring to your teachers, principals notice. Don't get into this manhandling business. It's good. What happens is, after some time, you will become like a real rowdy fellow. You'll people will be scared of you. And who knows, the law may punish you. You may be jailed because you will get into some sort of criminal activity. Why unnecessarily doing all this? Please stop all this kind of reactive aggression. Okay. Proactive aggression is the third type. What it does is, proactively you will be the first one to go and show your anger. Why? Before that guy angrily shouts at me, let me be the first one, so that guy will get scared. That is really bad. It's like a crook attitude, right? You're going and threatening somebody, and that's really not nice. Okay, if you're a good child, if you're a good teenage boy, I don't think this is the way you should react. Yes, Uncle Teddy is really telling this from heart. Please change yourself. Now, what are the reactions? What are the top 5 to 10 reactions if you are an aggressive child, or if you are an aggressive teenage boy or a girl, or a whatever, regardless the color of the skin, regardless of gender, right? Not only male or female, both of them have these kind of characters, right? You are very very sharp in hitting back. When one person hits back verbally saying you are a dog, you will ensure that you will call out all other 20 animal names. You are a donkey, your father is a monkey. Have you seen this? They will also start abusing their father mother, then the child gets even more angry, then ultimately what? Manhandling. What else it can be, right? They will fight with each other and they will roll on the ground like dogs. Have you seen stray dogs fighting with each other? They'll be rolling on the ditch, ground, mud. They don't care. Something like that. We are human beings. You are cute children. You are little children. You are cute. Your behavior should be very cute. And what is this? You are biting at each other? No. If you are belonging to this category, you are having aggression in your mind. Okay. And you are in this habit of bullying. Bullying means what? No, ragging. Always having a gang, three people going and nagging one fellow, or pulling his trousers, or pulling him by his ears and irritating him, making him cry or making her cry, making somebody to weep. What do you get out of that? Actually nothing. Fun, no? No, that's not fun. That's called as dirty habit. Yeah. But imagine you in that position and another four nasty fellows coming and pulling your nose all the time. Try pulling your nose. No, it's really painful. Don't do that. Some people are like that, right? And yeah, that is really not a character of a child. But these days what happens, the social media, that mobile phone, that gadgets, that TV and all that you're watching, no, all this nonsense is spreading like anything. Dirty games are being given in the games, so parents, watch out what you're giving, right? Now, last but not the least, you don't have a control over yourself. You lose that control when somebody tells you one thing. You lose control. For that, you need to start into getting into the habit of meditations, prayer, and listening to some good songs, melodies, so that your mind gets calmed down. That is important. Or get into some playing activities and all that. Now, what are the cause? See, these are the reactions of an aggressive child. You fall into any of this category, you can be sure you are definitely a angry child, angry bird. Angry bird with a red face. No, that is not good for a child with a red face. It's not going to give that kind of cute sense in heart, but it's really scary, right? Child cannot be so aggressive. That there is something wrong. Now, what is the reason, Uncle Teddy? Tell me, why am I behaving like this? That is the reason why Uncle Teddy has come all the way to your home. Yes, I'm sitting next to you. Imagine what causes. Sometimes your father and mother will keep fighting. No, you will learn that behavior from them. So, what you need to do, go pull both of them by the ears and tell them, stop fighting. Why? Because I'm learning this habit from you. Trust me, you need to tell this to your parents. You if or children, some children are in the habit of always fighting with their sibling. You have that younger brother or elder sister, or two elder sisters, you are the last one. These two join hands and they bully you, right? Why? Because that parents attention will be always on the youngest, and these elder people know they won't like it, and they are jealous. Generally it is a problem at home. Parents, you also treat your child equally, no partiality. Okay. Children, again, see, the little boy, no, cute fellow, why can't you play with him instead? Why can't you be loving to him? Why are you jealous? He's your own brother, no, she's your own sister. So that is definitely going to make you jealousy, and jealousy will introduce anger and aggression. This is one of the reason why you are behaving like that, could be, right? I'm not saying this is the only reason. Or you are moving to a new area, your parents shifted house, and you lose that old friends with whom you are playing for 7 years, 8 years. And what happens, that builds kind of annoyance or irritations or loneliness. Therefore, anything and everything your mama papa says, or your sibling says, your brother says, you will hate. No, because you're in depression. Don't do like that. No, you will get new set of friends, man. Those old friends were kind of boring. You need to give opportunities to new things in life. That's when you will learn better things. Who knows? Don't be so mucked up with that old habits only. You will become like that old man. No, you are a young children. You need to be more dynamic. Take that as a challenge and you can overcome. Okay. Now, another an unfortunate thing is, some children might have lost their father. Some children might have lost their mother at an young age. and that kind of built that depression in them, and due to which they become aggression. If you are belonging to that category, do not worry. Father God is looking at you. He has deployed, or he has given so many angels who are protecting you. Never think you are fatherless, never think you are motherless. The Lord God will fill that position. He will take good care of you. You will do very well in life. Only thing, stick to the side of God. Do not lose your original character. Do not get into the depression, loneliness. I understand it is not easy to lose the beloved or loved ones, right? But please take care of yourself, or take help of your father, and take help of your sibling, right? Always have that kind of association with people, therefore you won't feel that loneliness. Okay, now one more category of things we have. What is that? What is the characteristic, or what will be the character of an aggressive child? What will be the character of, if I am aggressive child, what will be my character? You tell me, uncle. Yes, I'm here to tell you that even for a simple thing you will get extremely irritated. Very silly thing, right? Where they will tell something like, why are you sitting like this? Why I shouldn't sit like this? Oh no, who is giving you this permission to, blah 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 blah. You will end up in a fight. Even simple questions, right? You will not like it. Simple thing, mood swings. Second thing is mood swings. Your mood will keep swinging up and down. 1 hour you will be happy, half an hour you will be so sad, another half an hour you will be very angry, another half an hour you will be fighting with somebody. The mood swings, no, it is not a consistent thing for you. You will have, you are the child who is known for that aggressive attitude. You will get easily frustrated or disappointed, losing heart. Simple things, you get 1 mark lesser, no, immediately the whole day you will be crying. You are definitely a child who is very aggressive, or not able to bear something, or getting angry, very frustrated. "Oh, how can I lose 1 mark?" You lost 1 mark, you won't get it back again, right? As I told you in the previous session also, who knows, this question paper is very tough compared to the previous one. So what, fight it out, next time you can score, don't worry, right? And some children are always in the practice of arguing. They will not agree to anything, even if they're wrong, or even if they're right, whatever. Right reasons, bad reasons, no, what I say is what I say. I will not agree. They will fight. Why are you doing that? Why? Because you have that kind of, some problem in you, and that is what you need to deal with, and we will discuss in the next section. Now immediately after, in the next 2 minutes, we'll discuss. Now another few characters of you will be, you won't be having friends at all. You will be having only enemies. You ask, write the names of your friends, nobody to write. Write the name of the people whom you don't like, the book will be full of names. If you are belonging to that character, no, you are definitely a very angry bird, or an angry child, and with a, whatever, right, with that redness in your face all the time, not at all good for you. Why? All along the life this character will travel in you. Then how will you live with your wife? How will you beget children, take care of them? How will you take care of your parents when they are old? This is all like human responsibility, no, and you need to do with love and care and affection. That's why God created us, right? Last of all, frequently you will keep saying no to your responsibilities. Your responsibility as a child is what? Number one, academics. You need to study well, especially in India. When you study well only, you will get a good job. Good job is needed definitely. Why? Because unfortunately our government won't give anything if you lose a job. That's not the case with, American society, or the European American society. If you lose a job, you had been a taxpayer, therefore they will give you food, clothing, shelter, the fundamental needs of human being. But in India you don't have anything like that. You're a taxpayer, so what? I don't know. So for you the job is important, to take care of your family, to take care of yourself. Without money nothing you can do. I'm not saying you should run after money, but you need to have that basic earning, no? For that, studies is very 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 important. That is your responsibility, number one. Number two is relax. Get into some social activities, get into some, charitable activities, helping the poor children, slum children, and relax by playing or whatever you love, right? Do it with lot of passion. Music, learn it like anything, and play, singing, do it well. And these are the two three things which you have to do. And last important thing is you need to learn to respect your elders, respect your brothers, sisters, respect your friends. Respect means what? You cannot hurt their feeling, right? You cannot. They may be wrong, so what? You can be a little more soft and tender, and the next day they will only realize, oh, I think I was wrong, I think I hurt you. When you are soft in your answer, no, we will read that in a while. But that aggression will bring all sorts of sharp words, languages. Once you pour out that word out of your mouth, it's like an arrow out of the bow. When the arrow, you bow an arrow, you know, right? When the arrow you put out of the bow, right? When you shoot it out of the bow, can you take that arrow back? I mean, you have to pick up a new arrow and shoot, something like that. When you have thrown that words of hurt into somebody's ears, there is no way you can take it back. That hurt you live in them forever. And sometimes, you will be friends like 20 years and suddenly one word will break that friendship. Wow, how sad it is, no? So please don't get into all this. Okay, now some tips, right? Finally, we will end in 1 or 2 minutes, we'll end. How should I deal with my aggression? Tell me some solution, uncle. Enough of talking about problems, my character, checklist you gave. Is this my reaction? Then you are an aggressive child. All this is good, but tell me only problem you are talking. Solution, yes, I'm here for that also. 4 or 5 good principles. Number one, do not hit back when somebody is talking at you with a lot of aggression. Do not hit back. You tell them in a mellow voice, but then if they do not hear properly, right, please leave the place. You just walk out, right? Next day you can deal with that matter. Flee from that place, run away from that place. Do not get into fight. Number two, um, explain the reasons why you couldn't do this, or why you were not able to fulfill your responsibility. You were busy with something. When you explain reasons with a soft attitude, right, people will listen. That's another way to beat the aggression. Number three, accept your mistakes. You might have done some errors, you might have failed, which is okay. No human being is perfect in this world, so what? So no point when they yell at you, you getting angry. See, because of your fault only they are yelling. No, that realization you should have. No, that is good for you to beat the aggression. So that is number three. Number four, have always a calm behavior. Take everything easy, lightly. Do not look at the problem in a microscope. What happens when you look at the dirt in a microscope? You will see bacteria, this, that, and all that, right? But you just look at your hand without microscope, you will see nothing. Like that, always keep the problem at a distance. Keep all emotions at a distance. Keep all your misbehavior at a distance. Keep all the kind of hurt which people may cause in you at a distance. Yeah, you will feel very, very relaxed. Trust me. Okay, now, children, turn with me to your Bible. You may have Children's Bible or KJV, King James Version's Bible. Now, there are three verses we are going to learn quickly in matter of 1 minute. James chapter 1, verse 19. James chapter 1, verse 19. This you know, my beloved brethren, but everyone must be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Again, repeating, quick to hear. First of all, open your ears. Don't open your mouth. Then what? Slow to speak, meaning then open your mouth. Anger, very, very, very slow. See, by the time you open your ears and very slow to open mouth, where is the anger going to come out of you? How you will be an aggressive child? No possibility at all. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 32. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 32. He who is slow to anger is better than the mighty. You know what is Bible saying? You are better than the kings and the queens. You are better than the prime minister. You are better than the governor, right? Those people may lose temp. See, what it says is it's not to be literally compared that you're more than prime minister. What it means is you are having an attitude which is like a royal attitude. Yeah, it's a kingly kind of behavior. If you're slow to anger, right, you are not a cheap. Otherwise, what? You are a very cheap person. That's what Bible says. It's opposite of the word very cheap. You're quick to be angry. That means you are a very cheap person. You are slow to anger. You are a royal person, and he who rules his spirit than he who captures the city. Okay, I think you understood this. No, you are better than a ruler of the world. Okay, Proverbs 14:29, last verse. He who is slow to anger has great understanding, which means you are a very intellectual child. You are a very brilliant child. Yeah. When you're slow to anger, no, you're having that capacity to reason, understand, analyze, then react. Okay, but he who is quick tempered exalts folly. That means what, he's the big idiot, he's a big fool. When people scold at you, you fool come here, you stupid come here, you idiot come here, you will get irritated or not, you are getting angry or not. Nobody is calling at you, that means that doesn't mean you are not a idiot. If you are slow, if you are quick to be angry, that means you are a idiot. People doesn't have to come and tell you, you know you are an idiot. No, no. See, when you're having that fair skin, no one will have to come and tell you, hey, how fair you are looking. You already know you are fair. Like that, when you are very quick to be angry, you can be very sure no one will have to come and tell you as a idiot, stupid. You are definitely idiot, you are a stupid. That's what Bible says. But you know what, little children, God's desire is not to call you as a idiot or any other names. Yeah, He loves you so much. Therefore, please understand that these kind of attitude is not good for your growth, for your behavior pattern, for your future. And you are going to also keep your mother and father always disheartened, and they will be worried about you. When is he going to change? Please don't do that. You're all little children, and you're all obedient children, young children, loving children. Okay, thank you for listening to me, and Uncle Teddy is going to meet you soon with the next session. Okay, God bless you, stay safe, stay healthy, and be at peace. I'll meet you soon. Bye.